like stuff that behind the scenes no one will catch on to. But they're making your life a living hell. So you're like, I'm done talking to you. I won't make you feel small. Give me what's mine. And please leave me alone. When it comes down to that, they'll be like, what has gotten into you? We need to talk. We're just trying to talk. It's like, no. Shut your mouth. Give me what's mine. I'm out of here. It's more complicated than that. No, it ain't. Give me what's mine. Take your filthy hands off of what's mine. If I have to restart my life, that's fine. I don't want you gatekeeping my information. Something's gotten into you. We gotta wait. We gotta wait. Wait for what? And then, it's just exhausting. You wait for God knows how long, a year, to where you have to take initiative again and be like, hey, did you ever, what are we waiting for? What? Oh. So you want to talk about all this? It's like, oh my, Lord. People know who you stand for. And it is your discernment, the gift of discernment, the ability to correlate the spiritual side of things. It's beyond intuition. The everyday person has the intuition for survival skills. But you, even before you were born again, were showing glimpses of having discernment. And you didn't know that that's what it was. But now you've got people that have always known there was something different about you. They knew that you made them feel uncomfortable so long as you were in your frame. But in the past, if they could get you to partake in their type of behavior, their sin, their humor, it took the pressure off of them. So, as long as you were dumbed down to who you are, nothing was uncomfortable for them. But as you gave your life to God, He starts revealing to you and freeing you from all these fake projections of the world about you. You find your identity in Christ. And your discernment keeps strengthening. And so now, people are like, I knew this was coming. They knew that eventually you would be aligned with the path of righteousness. So, okay, there's like a lot of funny stuff that happens, right? And I talk a lot about the narcissist, which is really like a host of demons. But I was just thinking about this. Maybe you can relate. Back when I was a delinquent and attending house parties and stuff, kind of getting close to surrendering, I'd say within, I had done that type of lifestyle for a long period of my life, but getting up to 3 years before awakening, 2 years, 1 year, I was still partaking in that stuff, But I noticed that people around me, they were almost like, I remember at a house party one time, I was playing beer pong. Same group of delinquents that I had surrounded myself with for most of my life, the partiers. There were so many eyes on me, and it was a spiritual thing. They're almost thinking like, what is he doing here? He's better than this. I've actually heard that. But that's like what they're thinking about you, the child of God. And as you were awakening, the people that were in the darkness, if you were willing to be one of them and partake, it's like they were cool. They were thrilled to have you around. It made them feel better, but at the same time, they're looking at like you, without even trying, captivate a room. Like even just casually drinking at like a bar. And I would notice, and there's no other way to explain it other than the insecure demonic entities in other people that were getting said people to self-reflect or something. Like your presence, like because you're awake, you were awakening through all that. You were awakening through all that while everyone else was not. But your presence like reminded them, or was God was trying to point to them, give them a little nugget of maybe a potential awakening for their future. Because you are not the same person anymore. You are not the same person anymore at all. And let me try to flow into this next thought. Some people, and the closest people to you that like need for everyone to think that you and them are on good terms, and you are not letting anyone off the hook for their like wickedness. You're not naive. You're not going to be naive again. Like you're just so aware of people, and you know that unless someone is born again and has surrendered, they are a potential threat. They can be used by Satan at any time. You found the Lord. You are on fire for God. You're like, everything is making sense. The depression, all of the negativity, anything you might have felt in the past was released. The chains of all of your past were released. You have joy, you have life, right? And the zeal was apparent. And now you speaking back then, it's like you were on fire for God. Not that you aren't now, but people got to witness the change, and the word change almost doesn't do it justice. But they got to witness the most divine season of your life. And now you might have people that have the audacity to try to tell you how you're supposed to be serving God when they don't. And not only do they not, they never were. And I was having this thought too. Most of these people, they think that Jesus in a relationship, like they just have no idea, right? Their assumption is that when someone comes reborn, that they're supposed to be part of the church crowd and become more of like a doormat and just be what the world considers a Christian to be. So here is kind of what happened to me. I was born again, on fire, trying to help these people. They wanted to stay asleep and whatever. Somehow they make me into the bad guy for like, because you know how important it is and the things that we need to do and let go of and the humility we need to have. Like, people need to humble themselves. Okay, I found God. I became a Jesus freak. And they were thinking, like, well, you're not going to church. Even though there was a season where I kept, like, trying churches until it was revealed. Like, I got called out of the church by the Most High. They, like I said, it's like, they're not even lukewarm. Not even lukewarm. Because they don't even, see, they think the churchianity route is the way, but they don't even go. They don't go. They haven't went to church in 10, 15 years, but they think that that's, and that idealization of what walking with Christ is, they think that that is the way, but they can't see. They can't see. They can't see and they can't hear, and they don't have the spiritual gifts of God. But yet still, even though they think that that is what walking with God means, and they're not doing it, they think that they are qualified to tell me things at all about things that they know nothing about. How annoying is that? How annoying is that? Let alone the fact that these people, and I'm sure, like, I know that a lot of you are experiencing this. They need the world and others, outsiders, to see them as good people and the good guy in the you and them dynamic. But behind closed doors and covertly, they're doing everything to annoy you, to guilt you, to shame you, to mess with your finances, to get you legally and financially bound to this. They try to sabotage and prevent God's plan, your detachment, your freedom, because they know that you have caught on to who they are, and they know that maybe you used to be a lost, wicked person. You are on the team of Christ now. You fight against and you call out wickedness, like without even saying it sometimes. Your presence, your discernment. People get uncomfortable. You see, you can't hide it either. You can't get rid of what God has blessed you with in regards to discerning spiritual things. So they want to team up and come at you. They can't take you one-on-one. They don't want to give you the ability to have, they'll cut you off. They know that if they were to sit and listen, that you would, in such a profound way, speak some undeniable things. They don't want to give you that opportunity. Instead, they get all this other crazy crap going on, try to get you mad, angry, distracted, or in your emotions. They know that you have a good heart and they want to pull on your heart. And they want to try to dismiss all that they've done and all that they are by saying things like, I love you. And then they're like, is he going to say it back? These people are plotting. You got people plotting, sitting back in the cut, scheming up how they can continue what they have started in inverting the truth and being the accuser. It's like, okay, fine. You guys don't want me to help you out, even though you don't think or you don't want to believe that I'm helping you out in saying things and pointing to things that are hindering you from waking up. Like, you're spiritually dead. You're spiritually dead, an empty vessel that Satan uses against me. Oh, you're crazy. You seriously need help, dude. Like, we don't think, look at how many of us, right? Sis, bro, uncle, right? We all think the same thing about him, right? Because, yeah, so there's more of us and there's only one of you, so you're going to need some help, buddy. It's like, well, no, it was supposed to be this way. Like, the path is narrow. You all are on the broad path. Like, don't gaslight me. In fact, what I'm going to have to do is separate myself from you all to prevent you all from gaslighting me. Like I told you, okay, I'm done bothering you. Done trying to help, really. Because God is calling me to be set apart. Like I've tried. I thought I was supposed to. I thought I was supposed to help you. But I'm glad I did. I'm glad that I planted the seeds and that you got to witness me trying to help. Because maybe in the future, you will be humbled. But instead, I'm going to remove myself. I'm done bothering you. So please don't bother me. I'm completely okay with not staying in touch. And actually, that's what I want. Because in the past, they'd be like, well, what do you want? It's like, or I'm trying to help you. It's like, okay, if you want to help me, please do not interrupt my peace. If you want to help me, then leave me the heck alone. Oh, no. That interrupts their game. When you see, they can't accept that you are willing to be set apart, because that means that you are doing it because God is calling you to do it. Like, people can't admit that you are, like, you're all in. And by removing yourself, that puts them in a predicament. Because the truth gets turned back to them. Well, why? So he's just willing to not talk to you guys ever again? Well, what's really going on here? Who are you people? Are you guys actually the liars? It's like, yes. When before, all the flying monkeys, if you were to try to expose who the narcissist is, who the demons are, they would think, oh, that's crazy. That's too crazy. That's crazy. You're like, I know. It is. Exactly. It's too crazy. So I'm out. Glory to God. And I'm more than okay. Actually, this is what I've wanted for a long time. My separation. But they're holding things. Like, give me my possessions. Give me what's mine. No. They dangle it. They keep their greasy hands on what's yours. And like your documents and your passwords and your like stuff that behind the scenes no one will catch on to. But they're making your life a living hell. So you're like, I'm done talking to you. I won't make you feel small. Give me what's mine. And please leave me alone. When it comes down to that, they'll be like, what has gotten into you? We need to talk. We're just trying to talk. It's like, no. Shut your mouth. Give me what's mine. I'm out of here. It's more complicated than that. No, it ain't. Give me what's mine. Take your filthy hands off of what's mine. If I have to restart my life, that's fine. I don't want you gatekeeping my information. Something's gotten into you. We gotta wait. Wait for what? And then, it's just exhausting. You wait for God knows how long, a year, to where you have to take initiative again and be like, hey, did you ever, what are we waiting for? What? Oh. So you want to talk about all this? It's like, oh my, Lord. Lord, can we just Can we get away from the demonic people so that we can build up the kingdom? The good news is that is the plan. That is the plan. This video is getting long. I'm looking forward to doing some live streams soon, and I don't know how that's going to go at all. I don't know when I'll be posting this, but hopefully you got something valuable from this message. Beautiful day to serve the Lord. Beautiful day to pick up your cross and continue pursuing. God has a plan for you. All right. That'll be all. Stay tuned and God bless.